What's up, everyone? It's your man, Will, and you're listening to American Diner Stories, and I'm here with...
Producer Glenn.
And where are we today, Producer Glenn?
We're at the Montclair Diner in Montclair, New Jersey.
Yeah, lots going on. We got a great show.
A lot is going on. This is a buzzing place. I'm really into it.
Yeah, definitely. And we have Michael Gabriele today. Mike, come on in.
Hi, everybody.
Mike, we're going to touch base on what you put out recently about all the changes in the diners, but
Sure.
Let's. You mentioned something we didn't know. What was this diner called before?
This used to be called the Charbroil Grill, and on the awning or on the front, in the front window, it says this place, something has been here since 1926.
Wow.
Wow.
So maybe a luncheonette, maybe an old diner. Maybe before this building was built, there may have been a lunch wagon. So there's been something here, some sort of eatery since 1926, which is a nice piece of history.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and now it's called the Montclair Diner.
Yeah.
And it is diner-esque for sure.
No, definitely. And podcast land, if you can't really see what we're audio telling you, but it's a big rectangle room with a lot of like booths. They're red.
And a counter?
And the counter is red, right? And there's some blue accents, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Dawning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We'll definitely put some pictures out there.
Yeah. No, but I mean, the feel of the place definitely is diner.
Right.
Yeah. Definitely. And the menu you were talking, go ahead, Glenn, tell
I
about
was
the menu.
very impressed how they've kept the diner, traditional diner menu. Yeah, I mean, it's just like going into a Greek diner, but with a specials page with really banging new, fresh items. It's really cool.
The old owners, they have retired.
Yes.
And they've sold the diner to some new guys. And doing our documentary, like
Yes.
one of our bullet points is, who are the new Greeks? And these
Yes.
guys definitely aren't Greek.
Our new Greek. Yeah.
It's definitely a new Greek.
You got Greek, Eliot? I
No.
don't know.
I don't think so. Just a little, got a little tan on me.
Elliot, why don't you share the mic? Why don't you introduce yourself?
Yes. Hi. Good morning. My name is Eliot Mosby, originally from Chicago, but I am one of the owners of the Montclair Diner.
Okay.
My business partner is Gus Moya, and he is from the Dominican Republic. So.
We definitely dig that all the new people coming in
Yeah.
and taking over the diners, and they put their own, like, their flair on it.
Our second Dominican diner owner that we've
That's
met.
true.
Yeah,
That's
because
true.
we met one in Englewood.
That's right, the Englewood
Very nice.
Diner.
Englewood Diner.
Let me ask you a question. Why did you want to buy a diner?
Kind of taking a step back. So Gus and I originally met working in corporate America together.
Okay.
Okay.
I spent the last, say, 15 years in corporate America, and then that's where I met Gus. Found out that he was an executive chef. He once owned a restaurant before.
Okay.
Myself, I have 2 restaurants in Atlanta
Nice.
that I own with my sister.
Okay.
So it's in our blood, and we both were ready to walk away from corporate America. So made the decision. We're actually getting ready to do one from Ground Zero in Westwood, and then we found this one here.
Right.
And who can pass up Montclair?
Yeah.
I mean, Montclair is like
Right.
a community staple.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
kind of expounding on what you asked, he and I both are very much so about family and community. So when we came here, we saw that this was the perfect fit for both of us.
The day that I came here to do a photo shoot for the Montclair local newspaper, I sort of just by chance happened to meet you, and didn't really know that there was going to be a changing of the guard that day. So that was kind of fun. You came over and we chatted for a bit. I met with the old owner, so that was kind of nice. So and we enjoyed being here. It was a nice little place. We did the pictures. They wanted to have a local angle on the. It's Montclair Local is the name of the newspaper. So I said, well, you've got a Montclair Diner. So I said, get the awning, Montclair. So it worked. So welcome to Montclair.
Yeah, definitely. Welcome to Montclair. Actually, one of the questions is, who is the culinary creative? Did you both bring something to the table?
Yeah, so the way that it works is like I said, I'm from Chicago.
Right.
So before Gus and I even decided to go into business together, we took a trip to Chicago. Being from Chicago, you have a lot of flavor from Chicago. You have a lot of different cultures in Chicago as well.
Good German restaurant.
Yeah.
So I wanted us to go there and get a taste of Chicago,
Okay.
and kind of bring it back and mix it with his culinary background.
Okay.
So what you have here at the Montclair Diner, you have your traditional diner options, but we also added a twist to the menu. So that twist that you're seeing on the menu is both Chicago influence with
Okay.
African American influence as well as Dominican.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Any chance of bringing a Chicago hot dog?
I'd like to have the pizza first.
Oh, awesome.
Chicago pizza.
Really
That's
good
right.
Mexican food in Chicago.
Very good Mexican food.
Yeah.
Very good Mexican food.
Now, the internet wants to know, how did you get Whoopi to come here, and who created the Whoopi Waffle?
My wife Lorena wants to know how you did that.
Yeah.
She was buzzing.
My wife, too.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
So the Whoopi ended up coming to our diner. One of our favorites that comes to the diner all the time. Her name is Candy Carter. Her and her husband Joe Carter frequent us, all the time, and they are actually local Montclair residents.
Yeah.
She works for the show The View. She's the
She's a
executive
producer, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Executive producer of The View.
Oh, that Whoopi.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, so she's the executive producer for the show.
Okay.
And just from coming in, we built a great relationship with her. She's become almost like a mentor and a big sister.
Wow.
And from that, she went back to The View and shared with the ladies
Yeah.
and a lot of the people from the show that she enjoyed our diner, the community feel that she feels when she comes to the diner.
Yeah.
And Whoopi decided one day that she was going to come and give us a visit. So she came, visited the diner, met Candy here, and then here we are 3 months later, and Whoopi comes by herself or with her family and doesn't even bring Candy anymore.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, and the Whoopi Waffle came from her first time when she came. She had a particular dish that she really liked, and she asked if we could replicate it. That day we asked if she would be open to us doing a little twist to it.
Okay, cool.
And that twist is our lemon curd. And our lemon curd that we use is the same lemon curd that we use for our yummy French toast, which is our staple item here.
Okay.
So we use that on her waffle, and boom, there you got it. The
Yeah.
Whoopi Waffle
Wow.
is now into existence.
That's amazing. That's
Yeah.
definitely amazing.
Very amazing. But can I tell you something? And I didn't notice when I first guessed. I didn't have my coffee yet, and I had that salted caramel. I had like 2 or 3 cups. It was awesome. But I didn't notice this kids section. You talk about being community friendly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. When my daughter comes in from South Dakota with my grandkids, I'm going to bring them here, and Bernie and Ava are going to have a field day here. I mean, this is I've been in diners my whole life, and I've never seen one. I mean, they're all kid friendly.
Yeah.
But this is like on steroids kid friendly. This is great with the cars, the toys, the books, this is.
Yeah. Glenn, let me tell you, not to interrupt, but this is one of the things that we saw when we came here. This diner is very much so about the community, and we saw the number of kids that were coming in and out the door.
Yeah.
And we also noticed that a lot of the parents didn't always bring toys for their kids or books.
Yeah.
So in speaking with actually one of our customers that grew up in the diner and now has kids, she actually said, hey, it may be a good idea if you added books to it. And we were like, oh, that's a great idea.
That's very
And
cool.
she said, guess what? I even have your first set of books that you're going to get. She was trying to clean out her house.
I love it. I love it.
And from that, we saw the reaction from the customers and the kids, and then we added the toy component to it. So we actually go out and buy toys.
Cool.
And now it becomes like the kids want to come here because they have a section that they can play with.
Yeah.
It's a blessing and a curse because the kids want to play, and then it's hard for the parents to get them to eat. And then it's
sure.
also hard for them to get them to leave because they want to play with the toys. So it's been a great addition to the diner, and it goes with who we are.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, I know I've talked to you about the lady that had the 2 babies.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is how I found out about the story.
Yeah.
On Facebook, there's I think it's Secret Montclair, a little group, and I was telling everyone how I was making the documentary. And this is like 9 months ago. And everyone chimed in, I need this diner, and the one lady said, I went to labor twice at the Montclair Diner.
Wow.
And she tells the story. It's she was craving a bacon cheeseburger,
Yep.
and she was like maybe like a month early. She comes here, goes into labor, and then she has and the baby's fine, everything's good. That's a great story. And she has another baby, and she tells her husband, I want a bacon cheeseburger from the Montclair Diner. She goes, the last time you were in this state at this level, you went to labor. And she goes, it's never going to happen again. And it happened again. So 2 babies started delivery here. So it's great. It's a good story.
Yeah.
So notice to the women who are ready to give birth. If you want to give birth, come to Montclair Diner. We have baby-inducing food here.
Yes.
So please come. Please come.
It's totally good. It's a great story. I love that. Are you going to continue with the same type of menu, or do you want to change it a little more? What's your thought on that?
So Gus and I, new Gus,
Yeah.
not original Gus,
Right.
But our take on it is we want to keep the traditional diner feel, which is also why coming into this diner we made the conscious decision not to make any renovations. We
Okay.
want to keep that nostalgic feel,
Which is cool.
when families come to diners that you get. You know, we can definitely update and modernize it, but this is what people love. People love coming to a traditional diner. So with that concept, we're going to make sure we maintain the original diner menu, and then the specials menu where we offer, like I said, our version of French toast, yummy French toast, where we feature, you know, the different seasonal flavors, the chicken and waffle, the shrimp and grits, the Whoopie Waffle. You know, we're going to make sure that that's how we introduce our, you know, our swing on kind of the new eclectic diner, but still maintain the traditional diner foods.
People in Montclair are going to love it.
Oh,
yeah.
They are definitely eating it up. I would say from the items that we added, our top 3 sellers right now are definitely the yummy French toast. Previous, the pumpkin cheesecake flavor was a hot item, which is now out of season since it's now the winter.
Yeah.
Also, our crab cake Benedict, we made sure that we make our crab cakes fresh daily.
Nice.
And then also our chicken and waffles. They are a slam dunk.
Wow.
We go
That
through-
looked interesting. That
That's
looked
a nice-
very
we
interesting.
go through a lot of chicken and waffles now.
Yeah,
Per
definitely.
our waffle guy, he said your orders of waffles have like gone through the roof. So
That's awesome.
The specials menu is perfect.
Yeah.
For the, I mean, it's perfect in general, but particularly for Montclair because it's
Yeah.
such an artistic
Yes.
community.
Yeah, totally.
And they're going, because this is for the ones who are looking for the nostalgia, the regular menu.
Yeah.
That's right up their alley. But then you're going to get hit with a wow, and
Yeah.
that wow is the special.
yep,
The special
absolutely, absolutely.
Cheese.
Oh, jeez. We're getting our picture taken. That's the best part about the internet.
Okay.
I think a lot of the diners we've covered have been in many different states. Some are like very old school. Some are like that 70s, 80s throwback. And this is kind of have a feel of that, but it also you're bringing it into some of the newer trends. And that's what we like. We like that new Greek story of bringing something different to the table.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
as a Greek, I'm flattered. I'm very flattered and honored that people would want to, would want to join us.
Yeah.
And or not join us or do something that we had done for somebody. So thank you.
Yeah.
It's flattering.
You know, to that, you know, we definitely want to make sure we pay homage to, you know, the previous owners,
Yeah.
both owners who
Yeah.
were from Greek descent. I mean,
Yeah.
what a phenomenal business that have been built, you know, and that most diners, you know, have Greek influence. That's why, you know, we're making the conscious decision to keep the menu, the original menu,
Yeah.
the same with the traditional Greek style dishes. And luckily, you know, we acquired the business from an amazing guy who still comes in.
That's cool.
And
Cool.
make sure that we haven't deviated. He was there that day when you
He's a
met,
character.
to make sure that we haven't deviated from the original recipes, and to make sure that he taste tests and everything is still the same.
Gave you his recipes.
Oh yeah,
That's
was
awesome.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
all
That's
the soups.
awesome.
So the other thing that we're known for here is our soups, and we make sure that all the soups are the same. We maintained his same recipes, and like I said, he comes in and he tastes them to make sure that they maintain the same quality that
Now-
the customers have gotten for over 20 plus years.
That's awesome.
My wife Lorena is a big lemon soup fan.
Lemon
I mean,
chicken.
do you have that every day? Or you-
No, so we do. We
Oh.
have kept the lemon chicken. It's on the
Okay.
same days. We do the lemon chicken
Okay.
on Thursdays
Okay.
as well as Sundays.
Okay.
So
All right. Thursday. So you have it today.
today is Thursday.
Yeah.
Yes.
So she's gonna have.
I'm
a
sorry. I'm
surprise
sorry.
on-
Wednesday.
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 Oh. Okay.
Today is split pea. Split pea is Thursdays.
Okay.
She likes split. I'm gonna get that too. But she's gonna get some surprise lemon soup on
Awesome.
next Wednesday.
Michael, do you have any questions?
No, just really more congratulations. Good luck.
Yeah.
Always good to see somebody taking the reins up for a new diner. You know, Diner is a beloved institution in New Jersey, so
Yeah, definitely.
So all the best.
Definitely.
Thank you
all
so
the
much.
best.
Thank you so much. We're very grateful. Thank you all for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm very appreciative. We follow you.
Oh, thank you. We
I
follow
can
you.
see the tremendous
Yeah.
work that you
Thank
all
you.
do. So thank you for even considering us and coming to our diner.
No,
You're very welcome.
appreciative.
We definitely love your story, and that's where we're all about community. I mean, Glenn and I, we worked together
Yeah.
for many years, and we were like, "What do we want to do?" And he's like, "I want to let's make a documentary." And
Yeah.
so once we went out and explored to talk to different people, we're like, "Let's do a podcast." Because
Yeah.
people love
really
stories
cool.
about food and building a business and a community, and that's why we started doing. That's why we like what you do.
Nice.
I love what you do.
Yeah.
This is really, and watching your employees. Because I came in
Yeah.
early and I was kind of like quiet, and it gave me an opportunity to just watch the flow. And the employees have this diner. They're not only they're just very friendly and service oriented, but because I've been in the business since I was 15 years old, and you just watch them, and you can just see how they move left, move right, and they know what they're doing. They really, I mean, they have the diner flows. If you're looking for a diner flow, this is it.
Yeah. Thankfully, we were blessed with, like you said, a very experienced staff.
Okay.
I mean, they are phenomenal. I mean, they know, to your point, and as you witnessed, they know how to make this diner run.
Yeah.
You know, and one other thing I do want to mention, I know I'm kind of shifting gears, but something else that makes us different. If you haven't experienced a Saturday or a Sunday with us, I would say come see us.
Okay.
One of the things that we've done, in addition to adding our specials menu to the flavor and to the mix, we've also we spin music. If you take a look at our Instagram
I was going to ask you about that.
we spin music on Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah.
And the vibe in here is just, it's unreal. I mean, you know, the waitresses are engaged, the customers are engaged,
Yeah.
the kids are engaged.
Yeah.
And one of the things that Gus and I, we make sure that we do, we're very hands-on. So we haven't lost that tradition that the original owner had. So we're very hands-on. And come see us on a Saturday or
Yeah.
Sunday.
Absolutely.
And you'll see,
Yeah.
you know,
Absolutely. Thank you.
it's a lot of fun.
I've seen that on your Instagram. Some mimosas.
Caroline,
Yeah, Sweet Caroline. I love that.
Yeah.
The one thing, and Glenn will, about having the front man appeal. Every
Yeah.
band has a front person,
Yeah.
and that's what every great diner has. And you guys have already stepped into that role.
Yeah.
Because you can't, like, a lot of people, we want to see the owner. I
Yeah.
want to see the chef.
Yeah.
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 And when you put it out there, that people know that.
Yeah.
They know that you're invested in their community.
And that's what you get when you come here. You know, Gus and myself, Eliot, you know, we make sure that we are at the forefront and we're interacting with all of our customers, and, you know, we're here. Like
Yeah.
I said, we're working owners. We're working owners.
Which is good.
It makes a big difference.
It does.
It makes a
Oh,
big
yeah.
difference.
I'm going to take a quick picture here. Everyone smile on this side of the table. Wait, one more. I blinked.
I'm not in the picture now. I'm smiling.
All right. But we really totally dig what you do. Montclair, I've nothing but good vibes I've been getting.
Oh, yeah.
I actually had someone reach out to me on our Instagram and said, you should go to the Montclair Diner. I think we're already kind of doing it. Like, we hadn't confirmed. And she says, I want to be there. And then I said, are you connected? No, I'm just a fan. So you have these ravenous fans already.
Yeah.
And the town, anyone who's not familiar with Montclair, the town is a draw in and of itself.
Yeah, it totally is.
So the diner's a draw, and after you get your eats,
Yeah.
it's a great town to just explore. It's a cultural
Yeah.
icon, or I don't know if icon's the right word, but it's a cultural destination. It's really a great place.
Yeah.
If you have any ounce of creativity in
Yeah,
you, or
totally.
with just the other shops and the other things to do. And university's a stone's throw away. It's
Yeah.
called Montclair. It's not in Montclair, but it's close.
No, it's
a
real
great
close.
place to be.
One of the things we keep, because we're new at this building, like a documentary, and
Yeah.
a lot of the people we talk to, they're like, you have to get into a film festival. And Montclair has a film
In fact,
festival.
yes, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we're like, okay, definitely that's
Yeah.
on our radar. And
Oh, yeah.
now we have a Montclair story.
Not
and I'm-
Montclair story.
Yeah.
And
They will definitely get it. I mean, nothing's definite, but we're like, we really need this good story.
Yeah.
And for the artistic type of person, this diner is perfect for. They're going to love it.
Yeah.
They're truly
Yeah.
going to love it.
Yeah, you're right. You know, you can step out in the community and get your art on. You can get your food on. And now on Saturdays
this
and
diner, you
Sundays,
can
you
get
get your
both.
music on.
Your music and you carry and your dance on.
Yeah, yeah.
And mimosa on.
Mimosa. Oh my God. Now, do you guys have a liquor license or is BYOB?
No, we don't. It's BYOB.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
right.
It's BYOB.
That's what I wanted to make sure.
Yep.
And they show up and like,
Right, where the mimosa?
yeah.
Now,
What are the
and what are the hours? I forgot to check. I didn't do my
Yes.
due diligence. I'm sorry.
No. So Monday through Friday, we're 7 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay.
Saturdays, we're 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay.
And then on Sundays, we're open from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay.
Cool.
That's great.
Cool.
And you're in the book.
That's right.
Now,
I
did
noticed.
you-
One by
Yeah.
one day I was walking by and there was a bicycle in front and not too many cars. I said, "That's a nice picture." It's like- and so when the color section when it came up, I said, "Well, this one's got to go." So this is Montclair Diner.
Now, what book is this?
The second book. The
Oh,
second-
that's
the
right.
second book.
Your
Yeah.
book.
The
your
one
book.
that's just
In the
out.
That's
col-
right.
In the color section, yeah.
That's
I
right.
had that I used that one because I thought it was a nice picture. So
Now, did either you and your partner go to culinary school? or Hard Knocks?
Yeah, so here's our
both.
background. So here's our background. So like I said, we both have experience in the restaurant business. Gus actually did go to culinary school.
Okay.
Myself, my background is in food manufacturing and supply chain. So
Nice.
I have ingredient functionality testing, as well as, like I said, the supply chain. So dealing with the logistics of the business and
Okay.
dealing with kind of the finances, etc. So Gus has the culinary background. I have, like I said, the kind of the business
Yeah.
administrative part.
That's you need two people to complement each other.
Exactly. Exactly.
I love your
all
window.
these kids. I
There's
mean,
all
this
these
whole-
children.
I think the party of 35 has arrived.
Yes.
Wow.
They're already queuing up outside, all these little toddlers.
Oh, this is
Yeah, I love it.
this is awesome.
Yeah. So
Oh,
we got a
my
party
Lord.
of 25 this morning, and look at them on the board.
Yeah.
Party of 25, and then we got a party of 11 following them right after that.
Wow. How did you did people come say I want to just eat here and that's how the party, or did you reach out? Like how do you communicate to people like it's good to have a party here?
Yeah, so one of the things that we do is so I handle all of our social media. So in social media it's such a blessing, and you can reach a large audience
Yeah.
via social media.
Yeah.
So it actually happened. What we've seen that when we saw the increase start to happen as far as what people wanting to host parties here, is we did a birthday for a
Nice.
kid, and we posted this birthday. We posted this shot of
Okay.
it of us singing "Happy Birthday" to the kid.
Nice.
And it kind of went viral.
Yeah.
And then from that, like we probably do about, I would say, 4 to 5 birthdays a weekend, and then we
Whoa.
also
A
host,
weekend?
Yeah, a weekend, and then we also host, like we did several of Montclair high school class reunions.
That's cool.
Over the weekends, we also do a lot of Christmas parties here. So yeah, it's just kind of.
Well, we're gonna do
I gotta,
we're gonna wrap up here with you because it's already 10:30.
10:30.
Okay.
But I
So
have to-
we want to keep honest to getting off the booth and
But for a weekday breakfast, to see the place almost at full capacity with
Yeah.
a group waiting, this is this is amazing.
yeah,
This is amazing.
that's good stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. No, like I said, the power of social media, and then like we said, with this being a community-based town, word of mouth travels fast. So I think people are seeing that, we are, keeping that community feel, which
Good.
they've been used to, and which you don't get at a lot of restaurants now. A lot of restaurants are, about, turning you over really quickly, and not about the personal side of doing business. So
Yeah.
I think people are seeing that we're maintaining that, and we're also taking it to another level with it.
Yeah.
We're adding some new things to the menu. We're making things fresh. So so I think that it's all working together, and it doesn't help being on the View either. So
No,
it
no.
also helps them too.
Just one last question
Yeah,
on your menu
absolutely.
item, because you made everything fresh. To me, because you have a partner that's an executive chef, so all your sauces are made fresh. There's nothing. Everything is fresh from scratch.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes, yes. And
That's good
kudos,
stuff.
like I said, kudos to Chef Gus because, like I said, the concepts we blended together, but the flavors as far as like kind of the creation of the cranberry apple cinnamon spice or the pumpkin spice cheesecake, those are his creation. We do it fresh. We make it good, and the best thing is, the best ingredient is we do it from the heart and with love. So
That's it.
And that'll
that's
come
what
through.
makes it. And
That's the
that's
secret
what, and
ingredient
that's
right
what
there.
comes through, and I think that's what customers are seeing, and that's what's spreading throughout the community. So.
Yeah, definitely. And if we can just get one thing, just say your full name, and then you can hear my podcast on American Diner Stories.
Okay. My name is Eliot Mosby, and you can hear our podcast at American Diner Stories.
Thank you so much, Elliot. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, William. Thank you so much, Glenn. Very much. So
We're going
appreciate
to
you
get out of
guys.
this table in a minute, and we're going to sit somewhere and eat because we're hungry.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
I got a yummy toast coming your way.
All right. Thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot.
That was an awesome podcast. We just met the owner of the Montclair Diner, Eliot Mosby.
Yeah, definitely. And he's got a great plan for his community, and they've embraced him.
They're going to do very well here.
Yeah,
Very, very well.
Well, until next time, disco fries for all.
We're out.